We had a 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 2 people living in the apartment with one 15-pound small dog. And this is our charge sheet. We paid about $900 in a security deposit, which $400 were non-refundable, which we agreed to on upon signing. And we went through another third party for our liability insurance, which is a little bit cheaper. Our base rate for our apartment was $1,300, and then we were charged any sort of like sewage and trash, as well as our internet and cable provider. We weren't able to select ourselves, and despite many calls for our internet and cable quality, it was never really that good. We never used our cable because it just didn't work, and our internet was pretty shoddy. And it was really hard to work from home. Our laundry were the biggest problem, since it would take about a full day to do 2 loads of laundry, and we would have to kind of resign ourselves to damp also smell of our laundry, and so really glad to leave that behind. Our bathroom was great, and maintenance fixed one quick thing there under the sink. Our carpet was a little wrinkly, and our second room had really trouble staying cool in the summer, and just the windows just would not allow the AC to work properly. Our kitchen was great. Our countertops were washed with soap and water prior to Meadows' instructions, and then our patio was really dusty due to the construction, so we weren't really able to really use it, not even once, just because of the dust. Our storage areas were just great. And we really liked having all that usable space. We did a prior to move in sheet, which I really feel like everyone should fill out to the utmost degree. And I actually attached the prior to move in walkthrough form, which clarified every state of the room prior to moving in. When the Meadows tried to charge me for a cleaning and paint service. And so I'm really glad I had that handy. And we did an 8-hour deep clean anyways of our apartment after we moved out, so we were charged a lot of charges, and we were happy to pay our utilities since we used those, but all the other charges were super erroneous, and we disputed every charge, specifically the cleaning fee and the partial paint, which they took off because they revised the prior to move-in sheet and saw the condition. But the enzyme treatment, carpet jet poo, and drip pans, we also disputed, and they actually didn't take those off. Even though we noted, for example, the drip pans, it was normal wear and tear, there was no corrosion, and so we really felt like we were responsible for drip pans. And the enzyme treatment was super exorbitant in price, $250, and they said it was due to having a pet there, but that was never stated in the contract. And then the carpet shampoo, we also saw it was not really relevant to us, since we just did not see any really care for our carpet prior to moving in, and so we disputed all those charges. And unfortunately, we were charged all of those and didn't get any of our security deposit back, which was $500 available. We didn't get any of those back, and it was really unfortunate, since prior to moving out we had a really good time there. Our maintenance was really friendly. Our facilities were kept up. It just felt really bad losing basically $900, which would showcase that we were tenants that really did not take care of our space, which we are far from that. We had daily chores, weekly monthly deep cleans. We contact maintenance as soon as we thought there was a problem, to avoid any damages to the facility and the landlord's property. And so it was hard to not get $1 of our deposit back and actually potentially be charged even more. And so I would not recommend. And so we used Demuso as their paying platform, which has like a $2 platform fee, which was a little annoying, but I could see how it streamlines the process of having so many units and paying rent. This was the resource that I use that is sponsored by the state of Utah about renters' rights, security deposits of landlords, and how to kind of be your own advocate. So I really just kind of recommend watching this prior to moving in anywhere. overall, our time with the Meadows provided us with a safe space, maintenance that really was dedicated, and friendly staff. Unfortunately, the contract really is basically useless, and we look forward to a different spot.